Yo, yo, what's good, y'all? What's good? Maximus here. Alright, this is a special show. This will come out when it comes out. At this point, I haven't figured out the schedule for it yet. But this is just a Mind of Maximus show. This is a show I pretty much do standalone. It's a recorded show, obviously, because you will be seeing this once I upload it. Um, but today, I just want to address a few things because it's a new year and the social experiment show will not be on until roughly around the 20 something of the month. But I just wanted to say I hope everybody's had a great new year. I hope things are going off to a smooth start for everyone. And I really, really hope that this year is even better than the last one because you always want the following year to be better than the previous. You know what I'm saying? So, all of that being said, one of the things that I wanted to discuss today, um, I wanted to talk about the LS, the lifestyle. Now, I have been going through my own personal journey lately because I feel like I've gotten to the point of legit burnout when it comes to the LS in general. Well, that's how I felt. And then I went to something and unexpectedly I had a really, really good time. And I mean, it just brought some of that old energy back. Let me know I'm not necessarily all the way through with it. You know what it is that I miss the most? And y'all could, in the comments, say your things. And I get it. Everybody screams about back in the days and blah, blah, blah. But this doesn't have to be a back in the days thing because this can be a today thing. This can be something that we make uh, um, a habit. And that is just the communication, interactivity. Like me, I'm in the Northeast. I'm in New York. New York's LS experience is quite different than when I crossed the border. The moment I crossed the border, for the most part, my LS experience in general is quite amazing. Now, I've stumbled across an event here and there, but I've had some really good times as far as um, in the New York barrier. But truthfully, most of my experiences in New York City have been kind of lackluster. It's something in the energy of New Yorkers. I don't know. It's just a thing. I mean, I've been around long enough to say that there's definitely some common ground when it comes to this. It's not me saying, oh, New York sucks. I mean, New York sucks for other reasons, but LS ain't it. Um, but my thing is, I think it's because a lot of us on default aren't very social. So, and it's because of the environment we live in, all of that. So there's a lot of factors. You live in New York, you understand. But I think a lot of times that tends to spill over into our LS moments because the interactivity can be a little disjointed. And I'm not even just talking about necessarily myself, but yes, in my personal experiences, I too have seen where it was like, all right, I mean, it's cool, it's whatever, but nothing really all that exciting. So my thing is just moving forward. I feel like this is a good time for us to start to get used to the idea of interacting again. You know, I've never been a big fan of the chats only because when it comes to the chats, it's a lot of work to try to keep up with them. And it's like if you're not down with the clique that's keeping up with the chat because they got the kind of jobs that they can just sit there and message all fucking day, you tend to feel kind of out of the loop of what's going on. And then when you go to an event and say, "What? I didn't know about this." Oh yeah, they mentioned it in the chat. Oh, you mean the chat that I was too busy working to keep up with all the time? Yeah. So I just feel like personal interactivity is really a key thing here. It's something that I personally am looking and expecting moving forward. You know, as a swingle, yes, that means a single swinger. As a swingle, which is what I am at this time, I'm looking to make connections and have a great fucking time. Move around, jump from ting to ting, maybe. Or if there's a nice vibe, then make it a real situation. You know, um, the event that I went to, and shout out to Newbie Excellence and her team for that, because that was it was a good time. You know what I'm saying? Um, the interactivity was really there. You know, a lot of times I go to events, people are looking at me like I got three titties or something. I don't know. I get it. I'm a big guy. Maybe I look a little scary or whatever, but talk for a little second, you realize, yo, he's just a chill dude trying to have a good time like everybody else. It wasn't a lot of that. I mean, of course, there's always some of that weirdo. I'm grabbing my woman's hand the moment I see you looking at her energy. But it wasn't that much, and I enjoyed that because that's something that I missed. It's like I go to parties, and aside from seeing my friends and loving and being happy to be around and party with them and everything, but my LS bug wasn't being fed. I go into this like I'm a very complex individual. I go into this, and this aspect of myself is something that I very much need fed to a certain degree. So when that's not being fed, it's like, damn, I need that to be fed because that shit is fucking with me. You know what I mean? Like I need that. I need to feel that interactivity. So that being said, I'm just happy that I was able to engage in that. It was a lot of interactivity and other things. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? People dressed really nice, all of that stuff. And my thing is moving forward. Like I said, my standards are constantly growing. And shout out to the ladies of the lifestyle, because I just want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all being here and being down to share your energies with a humble individual like myself. I know I don't act humble all the time. I'm not. I'm humble in my heart. I really am a very humble person, but I am also a very confident person. It's not arrogance to be confident in yourself, because I'm also the same person that if somebody's cold, I take the shirt off my back and give it to them. I wouldn't look down upon them because they might have less than me or be less than me. The only time I look down upon a person is if they do something that makes their character look less than. I will look down upon on that level. So just to get that straight, because a lot of times people read me wrong because they don't understand. I'm a whole ass man. I came up from nothing. I ain't had shit. Everything that I have now, all the things I've accomplished thus far, and the things that I got coming up for 26, is all because of the people that was around me that helped to pull me through this. It is all because of the blessings of the universe helping to keep me protected as I take this journey. I did not do this by myself. But because I have done and accomplished so many things already, I'm going to walk with my head held up high. If somebody expects me to diminish myself to make them feel better, they can go take a walk, because I'm not going to do it. Not. There's nothing wrong with being proud of yourself and If somebody's telling you how to do you, how about you tell them to go focus on the improvements they need to make on themselves? Oh, but you can't. Why can't I? Oh, but you shouldn't. Why shouldn't I? What's wrong with having confidence? I surely love seeing a woman with her confidence. That's why I love seeing the plus size women that are in the lifestyle. Because a lot of times with the plus size women, they are walking in their whole confidence, jiggling, all that shit, walking around, and you can't tell them nothing. Because they gonna get this work and they gonna give this work, and that's just how it's gonna be. You know. So I'm very much misunderstood when it comes to that, and it's okay. I realize that I'm not for most. Well, I can't even say I'm not for most because I get along with most people, but I'm not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I would say, in my opinion, I will say one thing is like, if a person really has a problem with my personality, typically that tends to show signs of something legit wrong with them on the inside. Because if you really pay attention to who I am as an individual, you'll realize that I'm always the one that's going to hope for you to win. I'm always the one that's going to, I'm not trying to set people up to lose. You know what I'm saying? But these are things that you get to know as you get to know who I am. Well, like I said, swinging back, I just wanted to shout out the ladies because y'all ladies is dope. And I look forward to engaging with a good amount of y'all throughout this year, the different things. I'm still kicking the Hito thing around because I had something come up that might make me have to figure it out a little harder. It's not even a financial thing. It's more of scheduling because I have a lot of shit lined up already for 26. And I have to make sure that I don't overlap. And then I'm also doing a career shift. So that's also a thing. But yeah. But like I said, as far as the LS goes, I have this desire. There's this thing that I need to feed. I realize that I still have an itch that I need to scratch. I thought I was done. The safety committee thing, which you can see the logo up on this side of the screen. That's just about a closed deal. You know what I'm saying? We'll be launching that around the time we come back with the podcast. But my lovely business partner and co-host of the Social Experiment show, she's actually, as we speak, reaching out to the different promoters in the LS because we want y'all support. We want y'all to agree with this. We want to understand that this is not something where I'm necessarily collecting $1 million in funds just so I can sit on the beach and sip mojitos. I wish, but that's not what this is. The purpose of this is to create a universally accessible database so that we know what's going on out here as far as people who are violating, so we can keep them the fuck up out these circles. And that goes for anything from Hito trips to your local party in your house. If you are the type that throws events, if you're an event host, so on and so forth, you will have access to this database. But this database will be protected because I'm not out here to spread people's business all over the universe. This is meant to be a point of reference for you to utilize so that you can make sure that your list of people attending is vetted the best of your ability. This will A, protect you as a promoter, and B, protect your attendees. Now, I don't see why anyone would say no to wanting to be down with this, but I want y'all to know, once we make the official announcement that it's 100% live, I'd say by the summer, it should come to the point where if you don't see the logo on the flyer of a person's events, then you shouldn't want to go to their events because they're not looking out for you. Now I have my gripes. Like I said, I really what I would love to do too as an intermediary outside of the safety committee. I don't know. I'm always trying to fix shit. I can't help it. But one thing I really desire to do is to limit the clashing when it comes to these events. Because a lot of these events, it's like we got some people over here, some people over there. And I love the variety, don't get me wrong. But we don't need to have like 14 events on the same day. This community, even in New York City, is only but so big. And the thing too, we have to normalize encouraging to exploration, exploring a variety. Like me personally, I'm going to go to every single promoter's event that I can in the area. You know, and one thing that I'm not going to be involved in, and I'm just saying, I want y'all to understand that moving forward, Maximus is yes, that's a part of my name, but it's also a brand. It's also an entity. So the entity of Maximus is not involved in anything that anybody got going on. I don't care about y'all issues, your beefs. Don't bring that shit to me unless you want to sit on the couch and pay me the appropriate money an hour to counsel your situations, because I do mediation. But if that ain't what we doing, I don't care. And I'm going to everybody's events. I want to explore the shit because I have an itch that I legit need to scratch. And I know what it is that I need. I got a taste of it at the Black Excellence sneaker ball thing last weekend. Got a taste of it. But I need more. And the only way that happens is for me to branch out, to explore. Because if you're an LS, you should never let yourself feel restricted. You should always branch out, always explore different things. Because that's the beauty of this whole fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of which, I know my good friend Lola's having her birthday party on the 31st. I don't put up flyers on this. I do that for the lives. But you know, y'all can check that out. Matter of fact, why not? Let's give it a little. I can maybe, if I can find it real quick, because I don't want to waste too much time on that. But I think this is it here. Yep, January 31st. That's Lola's birthday party. That's the next thing I think I'm going to be pulling up to. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be pulling up there by myself, you know, but we're going to see how that goes because anything can happen in LS, you know, but when I come there, when I come somewhere, I want y'all to understand that I'm coming there to show love. I'm coming there to have a good time, coming there to be safe, to let out all the things that I need to let out. And I hope that when y'all come outside, that's what y'all do too. Y'all also gonna see me pulling up to some Zuri events. I haven't been to a Zuri event in a minute. I'm gonna definitely pull up on one of those. I wanted to go to Philly this month to catch Lee's I think he has a thing on the 31st too. But the way I'm looking at the scheduling and everything else, I don't see it lining up. So I'm probably not going to make that one. I might come out to the next Philly joint he has. Matter of fact, I got some. I know a person that would be very interested in pulling up to that. Maybe I'll pull up to that one. We'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the people who really support me and really fuck with me. I appreciate y'all when y'all come watch the show. You watch me and Nova on the social experiment. It's mad love. For those of y'all that share, like, you gotta understand something. The engagement matters on this algorithm. I need y'all liking, sharing, subscribing to the show. Period. I need y'all liking, subscribe, share to this channel. Tons of content. I got plenty of things to talk about personally. I'm be doing recorded shows moving forward. This is the first one of the year because this is one of many that will be done. If Nova has some things she wants to cover on her own solo thing, she'll, do what she does, and we'll put it up on the thing too. So it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time for everyone. I'm taking time out of my schedule to do this because honestly, this is very important to me. This is something that I love to do. I love to educate. I love to just shoot the shit with y'all, talk about different things, whatever. Like I said, the key thing that I'm really focused on now is making this LS community better than it was when I first walked into it. And how does that happen? We got to mix the old with the new. Meaning, okay, yes, let's bring back some of that old feeling, some of that interactivity, that fun. Let's leave the high school shit alone, y'all. There's so much high school shit in this damn community, and that shit is a turnoff. And honestly, that's why y'all miss out on a lot of dope people, because I know people that are very much about that life, but you never really see them come outside like that because they're turned off by all the high school bullshit, by all the immaturity. There's a bunch of adults in here. Everybody in this motherfucker is over 21. You gotta cut the immaturity out. If you break up with somebody or have a beef with somebody, we ain't gotta have this shit displaying online. Oh, I'm gonna tell all their business because I'm mad and all this goofy ass shit. I even went through that shit. My motto is now, I got a couple of lawyers in my back pocket now. So anybody fuck around and try shit moving forward, I got one word for you: litigation. Because that's how it's gonna go for me. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna threaten. I'm not gonna not gonna do none of that shit. I'm gonna just let the lawyers handle it, and then you're gonna write me a check. That's how it moves moving forward. I'm saying this live. This is documented at the time that I'm saying it, so that this way you can't say it wasn't said. Defamation of character is a very valid reason to sue somebody. I have aspirations to do things that are very important. I can't have people trying to slander. And that's my point. People shouldn't be slandering. Not even just on my account, but in general. So let's focus on the up and up. Let's do that. Put more effort into lifting each other up instead of bringing each other down. People get together, they break up every day. Friendships start, friendships stop. Shit happens. You might not be happy to the fact that they decided they wanted to fuck with this one or fuck with that one, and you don't like that. But you know what? Who cares? Either you a friend or you're not a friend. All this territorial and taking sides, listen, all of that shit is beneath me. I am Maximus. I am an entity. I am Switzerland. I don't give a fuck about nobody's nothing. Whatever's going on, you got beef, put it on the grill and cook that motherfucker. I don't care. This environment that I'm creating, and I'm going to spread this out as wide as I can, spread the wide net of positivity as far as I can. At the end of the day, we all we got. We shouldn't be haggling against each other. Half the shit is so damn petty and stupid, it don't even make no sense. So my thing is I look to expand the net out and make sure that everybody that's going to be in my space is going to be on that timing, or you won't be in my space. I ain't got no problem being by myself. I'm a lone wolf anyway. I walk into a motherfucker by myself. Don't mean I'll stay by myself. I surely didn't last weekend, and I will keep not being by myself when I choose to be. But I tell you what, the energy and the time that I'm on, I'm really excited for this year because there's so many things. Like, you don't even understand. I'm definitely trying to pull up the heat though. Like, I just need something. I just need to hear one thing. Because honestly, I'm gonna just pay the shit in full. More than likely, I might just pay it in full. I don't know. I'm gonna see. It depends on how a couple of things go. But if possible, I might just knock that shit out because I'm already paying for a cruise. I don't want to be paying for a cruise and paying payments on Hito. Like, nah. If I'm gonna do that shit, I'm gonna just jump all the way out the window and just pay that shit. I think it's like 2,500, something like that. Somebody gonna be going. Somebody gonna have an opening, and I'm gonna just jump on it. But yeah, like I said, let's get back to the fun. Let's get back to the positivity. Like, this is supposed to be an adult playground. Let's make it feel that way. Make it sexy. I'm not worried about what the next man doing, what he got going on, and all this other stuff. I'm focused on me and what's going on here. I don't care about, oh, this chick don't like her because this chick did this, and this one don't like that one because of blah, blah, blah. But I tell the truth. Like, I've had people ask me about folks, and I'll be honest, like, oh, if I know that they messy, I'm going to say it. And if they ask me if I said it, I'd say, yep, because that's what you was. Anybody's more than welcome. Come to me if you need verification of something that I might have said, because somebody asked me a question, I'm going to tell you the truth. And I'll do it unapologetically. Feel free. Don't put up posts making subs. Subs is a type of a sandwich. Don't throw subs, baby. Just come to the source. I'm right here. They ain't even got to be on no beef shit because we can shake hands, real nigga shit after that, and it's cool. See, I don't miss much. I know everything that's going on. I just tend not to whatever it. And I say shake hands because legit, I don't want no beef. I don't want no problem. I don't want none of that stuff. I just want to be able to be like, look, it is what it is. I'm going to tell you the truth. And that's what it's going to be. If shit's moving different, then I'm going to tell you the truth on that. If your shit is popping right, I'm going to give you props. Plenty of times I've seen dudes, they dress their own point up the pod, give them a dap, like, yo, that shit fire, my nigga. Like, yo, da-da-da-da. Like I said, this is the timing that I'm on. All that beating people up and whatever shit, and even some of the aggressive shit I've spoken in the past, I'm pulling all that shit down because honestly, moving forward, the only way you're going to see that out of me is you have to really have provoked it by either attacking me or trying to attack me. Other than that, I'm chilling. And if anybody has anything they want to know, oh, you heard I said such and such and such, come to me like a man and talk to me. Because all that whispering in the background shit is bitch shit. So talk to me straight. I'll tell you what I said. Because I ain't got no problem saying it if I said anything. But anyway, I wanted to share these thoughts with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because this was a lot of stuff that's been on my mind lately. And I never have the time to make these videos. So, like I said, this content will be coming out. It's got its own random schedule for now. But being that it is Tuesday and y'all are used to getting some content from us on Tuesday, I figured I'd drop this little nugget right here. So, here it is. I didn't even tell Nova I was doing this. I literally just felt the urge to do it. I finished doing my work on the computer, was like, let me shoot this real quick. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, again, let's make the LS great. Let's continue to do things to improve. The safety committee, listen, y'all promoters, when Nova hits you, give it a green light. She represents me. She's the one reaching out to everybody. So y'all make sure y'all holler at her. Make sure that y'all, because we want to have this thing intertwined. Because a lot of the public have said that they are very happy to see that something like this is being taken seriously. And it's going to be organized. This ain't going to be some crazy mess. Between me and Nova and our OCD, this is going to be organized. This ain't going to be some helter skelter all over the place shit. But if there's a lot of inquiries, understand that it's going to take time, simply because at this time it's only me and her. But we definitely work on it. I had a couple of people that have already reached out with different things. I followed up and I told them what I told them. I still have more following up to do, and it's coming. But because we was working on things, the holidays and all that, a lot of shit was moved in slow-mo, so it'll be a little bit better moving forward. But I want y'all to understand that everything, if you have issues, if you have somebody that you know might need to be on this list, you need to holler at me, but we're going to investigate. We ain't going to just put them there because you said. I don't care if you was just fucking me yesterday. I'm not going to just put somebody there just because. And neither is nobody, that's just how it's going to work. So, with that being said, y'all, appreciate y'all for listening. Don't forget, it is very, very important. Very, very important. I'm going to reiterate this. I need y'all to do this on the bottom, man. That like, share, and subscribe situation has to happen. Because without that like, share, and subscribe situation, you don't understand. It's one of those things where it's like, if you don't do that, this page doesn't grow. And I'm not trying to be panhandling for fucking donations, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be doing this shit forever and getting no benefit from it on the pocket side. You feel me? Because who the fuck wants to sit there and be busting their ass over and over and over again? So my thing is, like I said, like, share, and subscribe. Comment, drop comments. And yeah, we're going to keep this thing moving. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Facebook. It's easy to find me, Maximus. You will see my lovely face once you type that in. Maximus Decimus Meridius is my Facebook. I'm going to leave a couple of links probably in the comments. I might just leave my email in the comments. If y'all have something or inquiry you want to deal with privately, if you need to schedule a consultation, I do that too. I do mostly life coaching and relationship counseling. That's what I do. So if you need that kind of consulting, then I can help you. I'm also, this is another thing, before I leave, I also am going to be, and I've been studying this. I've been telling people I've been studying this, but I've been studying on my massage skills so that I could even provide some masseuse services. Like I said, what I look to create is an entire experience, not just rub, okay, get out. You know what I'm saying? I give you an entire experience. So that is something else that I'm launching this year, and I'm very excited about that because that's something I actually enjoy doing. I gave out a few massages over that Friday, and the girls are very, very happy with the massages they received. So, moving forward, if you have any inquiries on any of this stuff, just hit the email. I'm going to put the email in the description. Or if you know what my Facebook is, or you see this and you know my Facebook, you can find me there. I'll put the link maybe for the IG. You can hit me there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to give y'all a couple of options so you can hit me for this particular video or this particular things that involve me directly. Or if you got safety committee issues, you can hit me here for now. We're gonna have an email address for that set up just now. I don't know why we didn't do that first. That's my fault. I didn't even think about that. So busy worried about the structuring of the thing, I didn't even do the basic. So I can make an email in 5 seconds. But anyway, appreciate y'all for listening. Like, share, subscribe, comment below, and I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all. Peace out.